What a wonderful day it is to be a gharial, just sitting out in the shade, getting all this attention and just having a great time, and just having your food brought to you. Isn't that just so spectacular and wonderful? Hello everybody, for those of you who don't know my name is Johnny, and welcome back everybody to Planet Zoo Franchise Mode. We are back here in our desert zoo that is still called Swine Center, but we will be giving it a name very soon. Welcome back everybody. Hopefully you guys had an awesome Easter weekend. For those of you who are just coming back to the videos or haven't seen the video I've released as of the day I'm recording this, which is Monday, be sure to go check it out. Etnan Zoo Final Tour, very awesome. But yeah, enough plugging. Welcome back everybody to Franchise Mode. So, as you guys can see, I have been doing some off-cam work trying to kind of blueprint out where we want to go here in the zoo. And I've been getting kind of an idea of what I want to do. And so far we are standing like this. So obviously you guys can see we're definitely building a habitat over here today. And we are planning for a habitat over here today. So over here we're going to get started in a second. I just kind of want to give you guys a little bit of a rundown of what my thought process was. So I found some sunshade. I went through Steam Workshop and I wanted to find some nice sunshade blueprints and everything. And yeah, you know, they look pretty great. Now people are going inside of the Tamworth Pig stuff as well. I gave them a small little entryway to head into here. 2 alerts from Tamworth Pig. What is going on? Oh man, we got a lot of boys. We're just gonna sell all of them. Goodbye to all of them. Can we not sell these guys? Oh, they're injured. Okay, so we need to get a vet over here ASA possible. And okay, yeah, everything is set up here. We're good. Anyways, so all this sunshade stuff I found in the workshop. I also found more education boards because I noticed people were just like getting way too hot. And so I decided that we needed to somewhat work on some new shaded areas, and we have a report. What are we seeing? 4 stars, that's not bad. What is Habitat 7 and 11? Is this one of them? No, this is Habitat 9. But we are going to name these Gharial, Rock, and then this one, Porcupine. Hopefully I'm spelling that right. Cove. I don't know, let's see. Am I spelling it right? Porcupine, yep. Okay. And then there was another one that wasn't named as well. Is it the tortoise? No, Spurred Cove is that one. Boar Pen. This should be Pig Pen, yep. So wait, what's the other one? Oh, Coyotes. Coyote Yard. Perfect. And if you guys haven't seen me build any of these, you should go ahead and do so. There should be a link in the description possibly. Sometimes I do that, sometimes I don't. If not, there's also a way you can go check it out by going and looking at the end cards at the end of the video. So be sure to watch to the end so you can make sure to check out all the other episodes if you've missed them so far. But yes, as I was saying, sunshades, we've got these here. My goal is to just kind of have a great little, you know, just tons of shade. We want options like that for these guys to, because they're getting hot, you know? Look at that. They are dying. They are roasting. They're all sluggish. I added coolers to this building now. So people in this building, it's a crispy 75 degrees in there. People are having a great time. What are we seeing here? Can't find research center with space. That sounds like a personal problem. But anyways, we are going to be getting into this now. I don't think I bought the animals already. Nope, so we are going to see what animals are there together. So the animals we are going to be looking to grab today, we are going to be getting the Warthog, Common Warthog, and he's going to be, they're going to be with something that you wouldn't expect them to be with. And trust me, it'll be a surprise. I guess we'll just pick these guys up. And then if there are any more decent females, no. That's okay, I think we're good with 2 of them, right? Yes, 2 is perfectly fine. And then they are going to be mixed with the Dromedary Camel. I know, interesting, right? I thought it'd be kind of fun to try something like this. And we're gonna go ahead and grab this bronze female. And this guy's got some really good genes as well, so we're gonna grab him. And going into Zoopedia, 2 of you is perfectly fine as well. Yes, it is. So we're gonna start with 2 of each, and I guess we're just gonna go ahead and get right into the building. So I think what we're gonna do is create, I want to create a barn that is pretty much like I want something that's going to use the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Use the same walls and stuff as the other one. We're going to put this into advanced placement so I can get this just the way I need it. Perfect. We're going to sink it just a tiny bit. And like that. Perfect. And actually, what we might do is just kind of push it forward a little bit. There we go. And now we are going to go into here. And wall pieces. We gotta grab metal plank. If we can find it. Right here. Perfect. Nope, that's metal clad. That's metal plank. Here we go. And so we are going to kind of try to keep it somewhat smaller. And then we're gonna go like this. Ah, and this one's not wanting to place right. Okay, so what we're gonna do is just force it to be placed right. Force it to be placed right. And does that? Yes, that actually does make this off a little bit. How far in here do I have to go to make this? I think that far. And then if we can grab a 1 meter, go ahead and exit, re-enter it. We're just gonna go metal, go down to metal plank again. And then, we're still gonna need this to just make sure that it places correctly. And it looks like it's just kind of off a little bit. So I'm just going to try to do this. I know, it's not the greatest, but look at that, it works. And now we have a nice little entrance barn. So what we're gonna do now is head into roof, flat roof and floors. We're gonna go concrete floor, make sure we are doing this. Want our grid height to be 0. And then we want to do this. There we go. Just want to make sure this is all getting in there like so. Obviously it doesn't fit perfectly. Whoop. Okay. Yeah, obviously this doesn't fit quite perfectly. But if I can place some plants around this, you won't even notice it, and it'll be fine. We are going to go ahead and get flat roofs. What should we go with? What should we go with? Could go corrugated plastic. I don't mind that one. Could go metal plank and just make it all metal. Could go with these as well. Which gives them like some nice little airflow. Maybe we'll do this. And then the roof sticking out on the side there works fine for me. Okay, need to get this one. And this one. Yeah, so the roof sticking out on the side is fine. It just kind of has like a little fin, which is cool. I'm cool with that. And there we go. That's our nice little shelter. And obviously they have underneath there to go as well, if they so choose. And do we have something to claim? We do. $500 and another $1,000. Isn't that awesome? And they want us to release an African spurred tortoise into the wild. That is something we probably will do. But yeah, look at that. There's our little barn shelter. I know it's not much, but it gets the job done. So we have this now, and now we can kind of work on our fencing. Now for fencing, we are going to go with traditional barriers. We are going to go chain link, and I know, before you start hissing at me, give me a minute here. Just give me a minute, let me say my piece. Let me say my piece, okay? You'll see why. It's not just going to be this. I have my reasoning. So just let me place this. And you're probably wondering why I'm placing it so far from the path. And there is a reason for that too. Just please bear with. Actually, what I can do, just from here, drag this all the way out to the corner. And drag this all the way down to here. And that, they say that's obstructed. And then, yeah, it says obstructed. So if I, nope. Why is it not? Here we go. Now it lets me place it. Okay. So this is what we're working with. How much room do we have? 5,339 square feet. We are going to go in here and just sink this in a little bit just to make it look a little better. And then this, we're going to move it out to here, like so. Okay. So 5,300 square foot. Is that right? 5,300. There's one person listening to them. What are they talking about? Ecological restoration? That's hilarious. Okay, so. Going into here. Dromedary Camel is fine with a little bit of square footage. They don't care that much. I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to go interspecies enrichment and watch what we're going to do. Giraffe. Warthog. And then, yeah. So, these guys are going to be perfectly fine. They're going to chill. They're going to be super chill about everything. We are going to move this. We are going to move this like that. We're going to move this like that. Just kind of get a little bit of some things moving around just so it's not super weird looking. So like this. Okay, now let's go ahead and probably send these guys in here, which would be a great idea. Go ahead and get these guys in here. Now while that is happening, we're going to come over here and take a look at these natural fences. We're going to start using some of these for the natural barriers. We're going to use this one, I think. I know there was one that I really like, but I'm saving it for another occasion. So what we're going to do is just take this and make sure it is perfectly set like so. And then just take this and go around the gauntlet. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take this. We're going to move it to this corner here. And this will be moved right there. Here. And then here. And then here. And then here. You guys kind of get the gist of this. We're just placing these around right up snug against the path. And for now, we'll come back to that. First thing we're going to do is take a look at these guys. So, Dromedary Camels. Perfectly fine with this terrain. Do the warthogs feel the same? They do not. They want some grass. So here's what I'm going to do. We're going to take some short grass. And we're just going to patch here. Let's maybe get this a little bigger. And we'll patch around the outside here, like so. And then we'll go ahead and shorten this down. And we'll make sure there's some long grass. Because we want to make these guys happy. And we really want to get the long grass around here. And then you guys want soil. Go ahead and heavy soil it up. We'll actually probably do most of that around here. Okay, now you guys want some more short grass. See if I can't get a little bit more short. Now you want more long. Perfect. And you still say it's too much sand, so we're gonna just keep going through with the soil. Probably get it underneath here. Perfect. Does that make you guys upset? It does, because you guys want sand. Alright, so we'll try to meet in the middle here. We'll do sand underneath this. Sand over here. What do you guys have to say about it? A little too much for you? Okay, you guys are kind of at the point where you're 96% and you're 93%. That's perfectly fine. So now, we get into the enrichment items. So I want to do the mud bath. And we're going to just sink it a little bit. So we got the mud bath. I'm not going to do both of the things like the forage box and the mud bath because it's just a lot. We're going to get a rubbing pillar. Yeah, I guess I kind of want to put it towards the corner over there. So toys for you are set. Now for food enrichment, we'll get the fruit spike tree right there. And small barrel feeder, we'll just throw it right in there. So you guys are all set. You guys are good with this rubbing pillar. What else can I give you? You guys want a melon, which you will be getting that. There's your melon. You guys want, could give you a block of ice. I don't really see the reason to give you that though. What else can we do? Herb scent marker. Sure, why not? We'll put it over to this corner, sink it down, just like so. Are you guys no longer happy with long grass? Yep. I figured that was gonna happen. So we're just gonna keep, there we go. Perfect. So coming back to you, finishing out your enrichment, we can give you the veggie jelly cake, which I'm perfectly fine with that. Whoops. Okay, I don't know why you're hovering like that. We're just gonna sink that down, and we'll put it by the melon right there. Perfect. And then, so for beds, would you guys say your mediums? I would say your mediums. So we're just gonna go ahead and place that in all into here, just to give them somewhere to rest, and then we'll place them in here as well, just to give them like an alternate spot to chill. Okay, and then obviously you guys need some food and water. So, food and water. Do you guys eat out of the same things? You do, so let's try to get a large trough. Well, hold on, let's do a medium trough, and we'll do it over here, and then we'll put another medium trough in here if that's possible. No, okay. So just get rid of that one. We'll go with a large out here. Somewhere where it's not gonna be bugging everybody. It's like right there. That's not terrible. Actually, let's go closer like this. Now you guys are gonna be unhappy about long grass again. So we have to get right back into getting more long grass all throughout. Just making sure you guys are able to get your fix in, and you are. There you go. Okay, and then we need something for water. Whoops. For water, you can use water bowl, water trough. Do you guys need something specific? No. So I can do the water trough. And that is what I want to do, is the large water trough, but where can I put it? Where can I put this? If anywhere. Okay, we might need to go with a small one. Can I not put it in? Can I put it in the barn? No? Okay, maybe we're gonna just have to use the water pipe. Because that should be small enough to go somewhere. If anywhere. Okay. Yeah, this is not wanting to place, like, anywhere. It only wants to place, like, right in the middle of everything. Which I guess is whatever. We can put it right here. And then maybe I can see about moving this mud bath over some. Oh, no, it doesn't even really like being where it's at now. It says inaccessible now, so I probably need to move this. I just don't like where any of these placements are. Okay, we'll leave it where it is. So now you have all of these things. We're gonna go ahead and make sure the keeper knows to get that. Everything is indeed accessible. And you are happy. And nope. Okay, I know the camels are happy. Let's make sure. Just checking. Yep, they're all happy. And you guys are happy as well. You guys aren't exactly ecstatic about the amount of space you have, but it's not that big a deal. Yeah, it should be okay. And actually, we don't have anything protecting this gap right here, so we're just gonna grab one of these, duplicate it, and just kind of place it like so. And make sure they can't get out there. Because I'm sure if they have babies, that their babies would probably just be right able to slip out of there. So I'm going to finish up with these barriers, and then we'll work on some other things after. Okay, we are completed. Look at that. These guys are just, I tried to give them a little bit more space, which was mostly successful. They do have more space now. All I did was just kind of move the barriers a little bit, like a little closer because, you know, yeah, I could. I just moved it up as close as possible as we just saw Camel spit on people. That was fun. But yeah, just giving them little bits of space here and there, just trying to make sure that we are giving them the best possible situation we can give them. And they look pretty great. It looks pretty great. They have their little plant thing going over here, which is very nice. I think maybe what I'll do is get rid of one of these. And then, yeah, this is still at 100%. That's all the only thing I'm worried about. But yeah, this looks pretty great. These guys are having a pretty good time. And I just want to make sure we are going to check. I don't want them escaping any way, shape, or form. Good. And good. Perfect. So, these guys all have a beautiful little spot, and they're all just waiting to be checked out by you guys, which is pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Okay, so next up we do have some animal names for you guys. If you have not named an animal yet, or even a staff member yet, even if you have named an animal, I guess, and not named a staff member, you are able to do so. All you gotta do is leave a comment down below, and I will give that name. So, we do have some boar names. We gotta find them first. Mr. Andrew, we'll release you to the wild. Okay, not you. Where are they? Here we go. We have Walter, and I believe this is the other one right here, Trixie, for the boar names. Thank you to Cynthia for giving us these names. And then I believe we also have as well a pig as well. Now the comment said to name Chris P. Bacon. We didn't have any males that were we didn't have any males, unnamed males. But we did have a girl, so we went with Chris with a K, Chris P. Bacon. Hopefully that is okay. But yeah, very cool stuff. I always enjoy giving you guys the opportunity to interact with the series and stuff like that. It warms my heart to be able to do things like that. So I'm very happy that we were able to give you guys some things to do here in this zoo. So if you have not named anything like that already, be sure to go ahead and do that, because it is very important that we get some animal names in, because I want all the animals in the zoo to eventually have a viewer name. But hey, you know what? Sometimes that's where the cards fall. But we still have the gharials, who have yet to be named. We have the porcupines, who have yet to be named. Any of these exhibit animals, the scorpions, the tarantulas, the Gila monsters, the horned vipers, the coyotes haven't been named. The spurred tortoise, I don't think have been named yet. So, you know, we have lots to choose from. And of course, there's still more boars, now the camels and warthogs, and some more pigs as well. We have female pig names available. Male pigs we do not. But yeah, there's lots to do and lots to explore. And I'm thinking that this is probably going to leave us here. This hasn't exactly been as long as some of the episodes I've been recording have been. I'm sure you guys have at least noticed that. But, you know, we do have some very cool stuff planned coming soon. If you guys have not seen the community page recently, I have been writing a new series. I've been writing things for a new series for everybody that I think is just going to be a smash hit, out of the park, awesome series. It's going to be so incredible. I just have to dot some I's, cross some T's, and I think it has the potential to be one of the most popular series on my channel. So stay tuned for that. But you know, for those of you who are here, thank you so much for making it this far into the video. I really appreciate that. If you feel inclined to do so, be sure to hit that like button, leave a comment, so that way our videos can get out there. And speaking of getting our videos out there, why don't you go ahead and share the video with a friend? That would be an awesome thing you could do to help the channel out as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate y'all, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!